loading in the quarterfinals matchup to decide who will face Jackal, who will keep moving on, and who will be sent packing on this fine Sunday. Only what, 1, 2, 5, 6 more matches in the entire tournament left to be played. We have absolutely run the gauntlet this weekend of over 200 players, and we are down to our less than our top 8 now, literally our top 6 right now.
Yeah, what was the busiest section in the entire venue by a country mile all weekend long has thinned out rapidly as the players have started to dwindle and everyone has started to pack up as they have been eliminated. But Lima, this guy is here for the long run. He wants to win everything this weekend. He wants to prove that he will beat Sonics again. Crews, solos, doesn't matter. JJ though, or JeJaJeJa has put together a great bracket run across both days, has been a fantastic performer, and would love nothing more than to knock off Lima in losers.
Yeah, that would be a huge one under your belt, and you know, just a nice one to have and continue your run going up to face Jackal. But Lima right now not being phased by the Kirby. A lot of these options are not going so well for JeJaJeJa, but hold on. Keep in mind, we know that Lima's recovery game is godlike.
That was still a terrible situation, but the fact that Lima were like, it's out of this.
He's been able to get back to the stage like that for what, 8 years now? Like, he just keeps it going. Able to secure that stock as well without too much percent under him. Hold on. Is Lima done? He's able to get the reset there. Double jump is back, of course. Why would I even question if he's getting back to stage or not? That's an F smash and a half.
Yeah, no getting back to stage on that one. You're going to exit stage left at a rapid rate. Instantly going to be evened up by JeJaJeJa. Exactly what we were looking for. We want these knockdown drag-out series. We want these players making adjustments, learning on the fly, seeing if they can knock off some of these top contenders right now. JeJaJeJa looking to work the right side of the stage. Lima, we've seen the same battle happen time and time again already. Lima knows his limits down there, so he is willing to play off the map basically and say, you come into my domain and I'll figure it out from there.
Yeah. And he's, oh, look at that. Down B on the side. Bat within saves him for the time being. But JeJaJeJa, after being so behind right at the starting of the game, he's been able to adapt for sure to Lima right now, and he's not letting Lima just run over him with some of these Bayo-isms. That's what I'm going to call the bread and butter. It's the Bayo-ism.
Nice. We're getting a very good camera shot.
Yeah, as you can see, well-built platform, well-built stage right there.
Hasn't been updated in 25 years.
Yeah, it's so funny when they go under because you just constantly see like the stage hit animation, just like that blue effect right there, and you never know who's gonna actually come out on top. And somehow both of them actually end up there. And how many times have we been down to that exact same spot?
Whoa!
JeJaJeJa with the down smash at the ledge. How did it even send that far? Such an interesting angle there, but more than enough to find the kill.
I like how aggressive JeJaJeJa is playing. Even when he was down early in the game, this guy said, I'm confident. I know my skill as a player. I know my capabilities. I know I can knock down Lima, at least try to take this game one. And this is a very, very strong showing because he is still getting percentage, still finding a lot of angles, and still just making it work.
Yeah, look at the state of the game right now, especially compared to how it started. JeJaJeJa is just locked in. This player hailing from Northwood Esports. Look at the dash attack on the ledge. Like,
two stocks up.
I know that's a good kill move. I know that it can hit the ledge. Was not expecting it to just kill like that, even though realistically it should have, and it did.
Yeah, I mean, if it should have happened, it's going to happen. So that is a massive game one, though. Lima knocked down, I believe it was, oh no, it was a game 5 banger against Sonic. It wasn't 4. Jobs to losers. JeJaJeJa obviously has been playing incredibly all day long. Very unique, right? They're playing off the stage most of the game, but JeJaJaJa's comfortable there. That's where Lima likes to play as well. But JeJaJa's like, dude, I've been running this all day. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go run it off the side of the stage.
Yeah, and that's the best way to put it there, Jobin. JeJaJaJa has been playing in that exact situation all weekend.
And cooking, folks.
And especially on PS2, all the way down there, we saw how many times did JeJaJaJa tech the up Bs from Mr. E's Lucina?
Yeah.
You think someone like a Bayo is going to face him? This guy's teching 10 times a stock, 10 times a minute. Like, under the stage, he's winning. And then when you get to that ledge situation, somehow just constantly catching Lima at the ledge. Down smash, dash attack, both of them great options there and finding stocks respectively.
And that was after being not significantly down in game one, but there was a nice little lead for Lima that he got built up, and we're going to take a nice little trip. Bottom side stage, big shocker, but right now, Lima is the one winning the engagements. This percentage is racking up for Kirby. Triple digits already. Lima, this is exactly what you want to see. Hair on fire after you lost that game one. Nothing to be played around with. Oh my God.
Did that actually just happen? Hold on, who's going to take it on this one?
It was 100-10 and Lima fell.
Yeah, but what do you even do in that situation? A great way to kind of take the game back into your own hands is you kind of challenge JeJa in his own territory down under the stage, and for probably the first time, it actually goes Lima's way.
But yeah, it went Lima's way after it didn't go Lima's way 5 seconds
That's
before.
the
So
thing.
they basically just handshaked a kill each, ended up going to the same spot. We're going to go back to old classic on the right side of the stage, end up underneath once more. JeJa, though, continuously just finding good angles.
Boom.
Lima starting to find the punish angles, though, and he is beating the brakes off of him.
But you're still seeing the text from JeJa,
Yeah.
even barely even being able to see any action. You can see the text, and you can see that he's keeping himself in this one. Oh, the down air from the Bayo. Actually able to cancel it in time. Not going to be losing a stock to it just yet. And Lima completely changed the game into his favor after a tough start. A tough start in both game one and now in game two. But we're looking different. Down air not going to kill. A surprise that it didn't. Good DI from JeJa to keep themselves in that one.
Yeah, you've got to think Lima's going to find a way to get the stock eventually and try to take the one-stock lead. I mean, he is just mauling Kirby right now. He just won't die, though, JeJa. So good at staying alive, so good at recovering, knowing his limits, knowing what he has to do to get back on there and get back in the fight, even if it means taking 200+% to get it done.
Know your limits, play within it. Gotta take that to heart, to be honest. 193. I didn't know that we had Zap still on the stage right now. That finally has to kill, right? One of those throws has to kill. Down throw, forward throw, something. Something's got to give eventually. Lima feeling good about game two.
Yeah, feeling much better. Looks a lot more settled in, but it's
Yeah.
still...
I will never count JeJa out at this point, especially with how he loves to play off stage, how he loves to try and, you know, just finesse kills, finesse stocks into his favor. One thing I have noticed, especially in this Bayo matchup, not a fan of the down air, not a fan of the drill, whereas he was using that in a ton of other matchups to extend combos, but hasn't really done it here up against the Bayo. I wonder if there's a reason for that.
Yeah, I don't want to say forgetting. Maybe he just has a different game plan in mind.
Yeah.
Maybe he thinks it won't be as effective. Or just maybe he hasn't had the right situation to try to use it yet. But you got to think, right, as the series goes on, if he can win this, then you can start to expand the toolbox a little bit, start to implement a few new things as you get going. JeJa, though, continuously going to fight tooth and nail. If you can get the kill here, one stock apiece. JeJa potentially on the brink of getting Lima down 2-0 in losers, elimination on the line. But you still got to get this stock.
Oh, look at the resets there. Double forward air converts into more than a few up tilts. This is it. Will he be taken off the top? Somehow he's still alive. The sparks don't mean nothing because JeJa still in it. Witch time gonna hit, but not converted. The down air did hit, but he was still in witch time, so the knockback just wasn't really there. It didn't hit with the hitbox that he's looking for.
This is so close. JeJa knows that any bad movement could be the end, could be a 1-1 scoreline, and 1-1 is going to feel a whole lot worse, especially now that Lima feels like he's getting his feet under him. He's starting to cook a little bit. The combos are starting to flow, and he's starting to get a little more in the zone. So the longer a series goes, Lima's going to be getting that confidence growing, and you don't want a guy like that. When he gets hot, right? Steph Curry hits a 3, sees that one going, it's like, oh, we're in for a long night. Same thing with these great players. They get a big win, and then all of a sudden, they are going to turn it around, and that is going to be 1-1. Lima gets it back.
It had to kill eventually. 2 kills with throws there, just racking up the percent and focusing on the kill throws instead of trying to, you know, find some I mean, we saw him try to take him off the top. Apparently, you just can't do it to JeJa. They were in the blast zone for so long, couldn't even see them on the screen.
I was waiting for the elimination.
I know you see the red flash, it zooms in, everything last hit, and then 2 players are floating back to stage. I don't know what else to say. Sometimes it just seems like Lima can't hit that final hit of the bread and butter of the Bayoism.
Now, Game 3, the swing game of the series in the best-of-5 losers matchup. 1-1, Lima, JeJaJeJa. Great games by both players so far. JeJaJeJa controlling the pace in that first matchup. And then Lima, great job to battle back, make the adjustments, make the reads, and he is continuing that in this Game 3.
Yeah, already 60% lead. Goes so deep, but on something like... Oh, look at the tech! Off of the down smash. JeJaJeJa keeping himself alive for the time being, but can't find anything substantial onto Lima. And man, Lima on Kalos is a force to be reckoned with. We see how crazy some of the recovery can be just because of the wall and what you have access to as Bayonetta. Look at that, the up air off the side. Still gonna send him. Great hitbox on that one. And I don't know why we don't see Lima go for more of these horizontal kills when clearly you just haven't had the vertical combos on lock, but you have had multiple kills from horizontally into the blast zone. It seems like it's just working better for yourself. Maybe the hands are just more inclined to that position today. Yeah,
I'm thinking Lima's a little bit more locked in than he was on that Game 1. Oh, what a get back. JeJaJeJa sending him to the dirt.
Down B off the ledge. We saw it a lot on PS2, mainly just for a safe recovery, but there it actually acts as a huge threat to Lima, who's trying to sit there on the wall, trying to wall hang.
Police escort out of there.
Remember I said you gotta focus more on the horizontal blast zones. Lima just putting on a clinic right now. Third game into the series. Oh, hold on, JeJaJeJa. Come on, you know that's not going to work against Lima. You know he's going to have the recovery after that one, but a valiant effort regardless.
Yeah, and I think at this point, too, now that JeJaJeJa is down in the series technically, this is when the series is really going to start to shift. Lima goes, okay, I have figured you out. I am starting to really put some hurt on you, and I'm going to try to take this 2-1 lead. I've already got a 1-stock lead. I've got percentage over you. He is really firing on all cylinders, and that is a scary thing if you're JeJaJeJa.
Oh, look, little trip off the down tilt. It's not going to kill, but we have seen the forward smash get pretty early kills over onto the Bayo. Forward smash and down smash have kind of been the two that JeJaJaJa's been relying on in terms of smash attacks. The up smash not really anywhere to be seen. And in terms of the early percentage, I still want to see more getting back to like the forward throw, forward air into the up tilt kind of gameplay, because I feel like that's the Kirby bread and butter you're looking for. And maybe throw the drill in there as well. Back air just connects, and Lima, a very, very strong Game 3 for him. I mean,
fast game, 2.5 minutes.
I really just want to say that was an open and shut game right there. The 2 stocks that Lima did find with the carry, with the bread and butter combos there, super, super strong, and clearly showing that that might be the better option up against Kirby rather than trying to take them high.
And I think the tides have now shifted. If I'm Lima, I'm sitting back like, maybe he thinks, I didn't even play that good for a game and a half. I'm up 2-1. I've got the confidence. I made the reads, and I've got this Kirby figured out to a T. JeJaJeJa has been a noble competitor, will go down fighting. We know that for sure. But this game is opening the same as the last two, with Lima absolutely taking over early.
This could be another quick one here. We could see another 3-1 set in the quarterfinals here in the loser side. Good conversions off of that. Sitting at the ledge. Don't want to get punished for the neutral B there. You can't hold it for too long.
Don't tell that to them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, that could be the conversion you're looking for. The back air not going to hit necessarily with the hitbox you want. Could have definitely been a kill there if you had the timing down. Oh, good parry. And so far, even in this game 4, it seems like Lima has really locked in this set.
He's Lima-ing.
I think Game 1 was just the wake-up call that he needed, really.
And sometimes good players, right? Not that they're going to underestimate, but you come in, you're like, I know how to play this character. I can start to handle my business. Then you get punched in the face by a flat pink hand, and all of a sudden, your world perspective starts to shift just a little bit. And now all of a sudden, Lima, though, right back in the driver's seat, exactly the performance we expected to see, has just really put it together. JeJaJeJa, not really anywhere to breathe. He's been struggling the last game and a half, and now that you're down in the series to such a good player, you can feel the weight of the moment really start to bear down on you.
Continually opting for the down throw at higher percents too. It just not much follow-up after it, but it does create space in between Lima and JeJaJeJa. Somehow that kills the up air at like 119, just a little bit above the platform. A lot of these unexpected kills today. Oh, sends him to the other side. Not what Lima's looking for. You know Lima's trying to find another early kill in the horizontal blast zone, especially here on Kalos, where he can almost guaranteed get back to stage every single time.
Yeah, and now he's just beating JeJaJeJa at his own game. He's playing the same side of the stage, but JeJaJeJa was winning a lot. He was winning a lot of these engagements earlier, and now all of a sudden he knows he's got his number, and he is starting to put the pace. He has flexed it on him one time for the one time, and now Lima is one stock away from locking in this win, moving on in the bracket, one step closer to that rematch with Sonics.
I think what we're seeing too is in game one, JeJaJeJa was taking stocks and finding the win off of hard reads on the ledge,
He was working for him.
Exactly, he was working very hard, and it took a lot of confidence to do that, whereas Lima now is just kind of warmed up and is doing all of the Bayo things to their maximum.
Lima-ing.
Yeah, exactly, and all the way off the stage, even in the air where Kirby is so strong, it's not going to mean nothing.
Wow.
When the kills just come like that. Another 3-1 in the quarterfinals of the loser's side, and it's Lima to be your victor of that one. More matchups have been locked in. Of course, Sonics and Regalo have been waiting in winners finals for a bit there, but loser semis has Jackal and Lima.
Oh my goodness. Looking at the rest of this bracket, it is absolute demons all the way through. What a series. What a day out of JeJaJeJa as well. Took out a lot of really great players. Had a really strong start against Lima, but unfortunately, Lima's gonna Lima. He's gonna figure you out. We know the Bayonetta. We know how disgusting he is, and eventually he just took over.
Yeah, it was great adaptations throughout the set, similar to what we saw in the Jackal Zap set, where it's just like, lose the first one, make your adjustments, and then, it's all in your head. You know exactly the step-by-step process to take that win. Lima executes it. Once we went on to Kalos, started executing it flawlessly, and just took all of those games, took that series, and moves to the loser semis. We're going to get some more losers bracket, winners bracket action. Winners finals. Sonics is getting it ready up to the stage. Sonics and Regalo will be your next matchup right after this.